What's going on, crew? We've got a great workout coming up that presents an opportunity to work on our strict pull-ups. So in this specific workout, yes, we're trying to get a little conditioning work in there, but mixed in there is also some strict pull-up work. So we've got a full minute where we need to select the right strict pull-up variation for ourselves to get what we want to get out of it. For me, there are a couple of different types of people. It's a gymnastics movement. Obviously, it's going to be hard for people at different steps of the progression level here. But if you have quality pull-ups, whether that's free hanging or from with the assistance of a band, like you put your foot in a band, even if you're doing that and you have quality pull-ups, all we're looking for is to get volume, right? And we're trying to do them perfect still, but we're trying to get volume and work on our muscle endurance essentially for our strict pull-ups. Again, whether you have free pull-ups, free hanging pull-ups, or you're hanging with the assistance of a band, okay, and are still able to do it really well in terms of form and technique. So you're trying to get or pick a number of pull-ups within this minute and trying to stick to it, right? And hang on to that number and accumulate volume. Then we've got people who are still working on pull-ups where they can't get a pull-up even with the assistance of a band. We've got to get stronger, okay? And then to me, there's still two different styles of people where their form might be good and they're just not strong enough. So we just need to work on, the actual strict strength. But then there might also be somebody who is not getting they feel like they're just not strong enough. But their form is also actually not that great too. You might be using just your arms and not really recruiting your lats. And that's ultimately what we want to be working on, is recruiting those big back lat muscles to help us get our chin over the bar. So form is good, just not strong enough, or form is bad in the sense of you're recruiting just your arms, not your lats as much. So we need to work on a lighter load to be able to recruit them properly and start building the strength from square one, right? Square one is a lighter load, banded lat pull down, and that could look like this, where I'm setting up, a lighter load here, sitting down. We don't have cable machines here at this gym, right? So we're making our own, but set the shoulders by pulling them down first. A little lean back helps you recruit the lats that much better, and then pulling that PVC right down to the collarbone area, top of the chest, okay, below your chin obviously for sure. The thing I'm looking for is your shoulder head, right, of your arm and your shoulder. Are you pulling elbows in, narrow, and shoulders kind of creep up towards your ears and chin? Or are you able to set the shoulders and keep them back and drive those elbows out wide, pulling your shoulders down and back with your scaps and lats? So that's what we got to focus on for somebody who's still trying to recruit their lats properly. If you have good form and technique and just need to now start loading the bands heavier for lat pull downs, I would probably get some green bands, right? Loop it around your wrist like so. Sit down, attach it to the higher pull-up bar if you can, right? Set the shoulders, and now I'm doing this guy nice and controlled and with some solid resistance with the green bands. Okay? So that would be some good options for working on our pull-ups. Otherwise, if we're just working on getting volume in, they still need to look really good. And what I mean by that, one little example here is when I go to pull for pull-ups, are my elbows coming wide but still staying screwed in at the shoulder and slightly in front of the plane of my shoulder? So again, here, right, screwed in, pulling my chin over with my elbows slightly in front but out wide. Nice and tight core, right? All right, let's get it, crew. A lot of options, let's do it.